Hi and a very warm welcome to this video series of Nourish to Flourish. In this video, we are going to talk an amazing topic which will instigate you, which will empower you, which will give you your purpose and why you are doing certain things. So the question is, do you know why do we do things we do? Why do we behave in a certain manner? Why do we react in a certain manner? Why do we take actions? What is the purpose behind it? What is the driving force behind taking our actions or behaviors? And the answer is very simple. It's motivation. We are going to talk about motivation in emotional intelligence today as an important domain. Now, when we talk about motivation, motivation is usually the force behind any action or behavior that we take. For example, I am creating this video series. Why? What is the purpose? What is the force behind it? So, the force or the purpose behind me creating this video series is nothing but the satisfaction that I get after sharing my knowledge with all of you. So satisfaction is an internal credit that I get for myself when I do these kind of work. Similarly, we all have our own whys, we all have our own purposes why we are doing it, and the main force behind us doing the actions is motivation. Think about a moment. If there is no motivation, will you be able to go for your work? If there is no motivation, will you be able to have a peaceful life? I don't think so. That's the reason we are too much into stress these days, because somewhere we are lacking motivation. It's there, but it's missing somewhere. So in today's video, we are going to see how successful people are all the time motivated and what can we do to get that motivation. As I gave you my own example of getting satisfaction, satisfaction is an internal motivation that I get. So this means there are two types of motivation, external and internal. External motivation is the reward that we get for the work that we do. For example, promotion, increment in salary, materialistic life that we choose for ourselves like a bungalow, car, bank balance and so many other materialistic things. However, research and studies have proved that internal motivation is needed to be on the track to achieve your goals in longer term. Studies have also revealed that internal motivation or intrinsic motivation leads you to persistence. That is one thing you will have seen in the successful people, isn't it? That comes from motivation. Few studies have also spoken about that intrinsic motivation enhances engagement. That's also true. When you are in the work and when you are motivated towards it, your engagement towards the work, towards the people around it is more. It keeps you on the track and takes you to closer to your goal. So now the question is, what has to be done to be intrinsically motivated? For that, we need to study what successful people are doing and what we can adopt from them. So there are two major things that are being seen in successful people. One, they are very, very consistent with their work. They consistently do the work. Though they get the setbacks, they get up, they develop resilience power in them, come back to the work and start doing it. That is persistence, consistently doing the work. We all know the example of Thomas Edison, isn't it? How many times he failed, but still he gave us one statement that we are regularly using. There are no failures, only feedback. So many times he got the feedback not to do in a certain way, and one final time he got an opportunity wherein he became successful. So that is one major thing done by successful people. Second, they follow the process or the system ritually. Religiously, they follow the system or the process. If they fall back, they ask a very important question to themselves. Why did I start this? So we also need to ask when we get the setback. Why did I start this? And that will give you intrinsic motivation because it gives you your purpose and why. You can look back and see how beautifully you have overcome the hurdles in your life and you have achieved the accomplishments today that you have got. That's what they also do. So we are learning from them consistency and ritually following the process or the system. With this, let me introduce CA Parinita Agarwal. Parinita is actually by profession chartered accountant. However, she has also come into training industry wherein she is helping professionals and entrepreneurs to build their personal brands, work on their communication, digitalization and grooming. She is also a faculty member with the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. So let's listen to Parinita, how she motivates herself and what strategies she is going to share with us to be self-motivated.
Hi everyone. First of all, thank you so much Leena ji for giving me this opportunity that I can connect with you all and share my experiences and thoughts as an entrepreneur. I have been running my entrepreneurship for the past 5 years and it has been an amazing journey. But one thing that I have, as an early entrepreneur and even today, one thing that is a bit of struggle for me and I think for everybody, not even an entrepreneur but even a professional, is how to keep yourself motivated and especially motivated in these kind of scenarios or an uncertain circumstance. So there are 3 general things that I follow to keep myself motivated. The first one is start celebrating your smallest success or smallest achievement. Okay, it might be, you are not good with social media. So celebrate even one single post on social media. Celebrate that one single email you have sent to a client. Every such small achievements or success, start celebrating it, start feeling good about it. Trust me, these small steps that help you to achieve your goal for the day or achieve your goals in general really motivates you and makes you work and walk towards the bigger ones. So first thing, start celebrating your smallest step or smallest achievement you are making in the day. Okay. So the way I celebrate it is not literally celebration, but what I do is start ticking when I'm making my list of to-do things, I start ticking the things that I've completed. That kind of motivates me to move ahead and complete the rest of the things on the list. The second thing is, which really helps, because a lot of entrepreneurs out there are working alone. And even if they have a team, they can't really talk to them. So have somebody as a mentor or keep in constant touch with a friend and talk to them about your journey, talk to them about your challenges, your achievements, everything. So because what happens is when you have somebody to talk to, and especially the person who will not judge you or won't really advise you, but is there only to listen to you and to guide you or coach you, you can really let out those emotions, those frustrations, those confusion of state. It really helps a lot. It has helped me personally a lot. I have 2 mentors whom I keep talking to, or even if it's not directly related to my work, or if it's related to my work, I know they will listen to me, and that's what I really want. Listening and some guidance, or in what direction should my thoughts be, they guide me towards that. So talk to somebody, the second point. The third is something that I have been doing for a long time, and I keep telling people, which again is not directly related to your work, but helps motivate you from inside and keeps motivated you, is follow a hobby. Okay, and following a hobby does not really mean you do that hobby or every day. It might only be on a weekend, but hobby really brings out that passion you have inside you, and motivates you to uh, to get back the energy you want in your work. And it's not related to your work directly, but the passion, the emotions, you start feeling good about yourself, and that is what is very important to motivate yourself. When you feel good about yourself, when you feel confident, hobbies really brings out the hidden confidence in you. So follow a passion or a hobby. Okay, these are the three things. One thing extra that I've been doing, that I've realized, and especially in these circumstances like this COVID, is when things are not in your hands. And for example, in these times, it's really difficult to get clients and to expand your work. One thing that has kept me motivated is reading and redirecting my focus to something that I can do in these times. For example, I have started directing my energy to upskilling myself, and to read more, to connect with my content more, and that's really helped me stay motivated. So find what really brings out the inner energy from you, what really brings the passion from inside, what really motivates you. Find that source, and I'm sure you will stay motivated. Thank you again. Thank you so much, Leena ji, for giving me this opportunity. And stay motivated, stay smiling, and stay positive. Okay, thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you, Parinita, to be with us and sharing your self-motivation strategies with us. Thank you very much to be with us. So friends, I'm sure listening to this video, you have understood that intrinsic motivation plays a huge role in the success that we want, because it gives us our why, it gives us the purpose. Purpose can be anything. It can be any accomplishment, it can be any satisfaction, or it can be only the love that makes you do certain actions or behaviors. But the major benefit of intrinsic motivation is to be on the track for longer period of time. And when you are intrinsically motivated, that makes you emotionally intelligent. See you in the next video. Till then, this is Leena Soneja signing off.